Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 6 of season 4 of Doom Patrol. This is the finale of part 1 of the season. Much like with Titans, we still don't have a release date for part 2 just yet. Hopefully it's not too long, but the last episode is one of my favorites, probably in the series. It was really good. Like diving into this psychology of each one of our characters as they kind of are fronted with their own youth and what that means and what they have to go through and all that. It was just a lot of fun. Ending the episode, though, with Jane possibly losing her immortality to Bunbury, of all things. So, with that all said, though, I want to just kind of hop in. Hop in. Bunny. Rabbit. Anyway, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gives you access as well. It is in watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes and reaction to the entire episode. You also get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while, since you are going to way support the channel. If you're new, if you're tuning in for the first time, if you enjoy this reaction, I really hope you stick around, because we got plenty of stuff coming your way. So hit that subscribe button, and please, if you enjoyed the reaction, leave a like, drop a comment. That would really help us out at the end of the day. With that all said and out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 6, Hope Patrol. Here we go.
He reversed the spell.
Guess he made it to Pound Town after all. Ha! Good for him. And it looks like he reversed the spell a little extra for you.
Oh, nope. Yeah, her immortality's gone.
This is code fucking red!
Hey!
Look at my hair! I feel like shit! My chest hurts!
It's just acid reflux. Welcome to middle age.
Are you serious right now? I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, story of my life right there, man. God.
There you were, little baby crying outside the pool center all alone. It's the kind of thing that sends a guy straight into dad panic. Everything just snaps into focus. I know you think I'm dealing with my Parkinson's like a champ, but trust me, a death sentence never really leaves the top of your mind. As someone who's been staring death in the face for a while, figure out what's left for you to do and use every second you have left to do it. Because this shit won't stop to wait for you.
Not wrong.
What's wrong with you, Papa?
What the hell?
Relax, it's just me, Bowlby.
What the fuck?
What in the world?
Man, it was a weird night. Even for us. It's not every day we get hit with a use spell.
Transmutation magic, huh? That's some level 9 sorcerer shit.
If we're going to stop this, we're going to have to go back to where this all began.
You want to go to the Bureau? You can't be serious.
Our friends are in danger, Rita. And we are heroes, are we not?
Fine.
What's the plan, boss?
Oh. What the hell? Work with?
What the hell?
What in the world? Oh, he's corroding their blades.
Oh, thank God. Let's get out of here.
Where are we?
Portal back to Earth.
Where the hell are we?
A pocket dimension called Orgwith. And those are the Scissormen, its powerful but mindless custodians.
Also, just random thought while we're talking about while we're here. He will be returning as Bloodwork in the final season of Flash, man. Can't wait.
You know that temple we just saw? The entire thing rose from the earth when Dr. Janus deposited Rita's longevity. That's not evidence of enormous power. I don't know what is.
I feel like I shouldn't have to tell you this, but when a bone temple spontaneously sprouts from the ground, it's not usually a good sign. You can put your faith in me, Rama.
You have my faith, Larry Trainor.
All you're doing is burying your fear in something you think you can control. You know who else is to do that.
Listen to me, Hamburger Helper. Do not.
Come with me, Pop-Up. I want to show you something. You could have squished this little guy, but you didn't.
Uh-oh.
You risked a lot to save him. Is that something a bad person would
All right. The butts aren't done
It is a
then.
zombie, but in hindsight, saving it was probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
do? Despite all your mistakes, you are a good person.
Okay. So that's gotta come back, man. Shut that freezer now. Please.
It's open.
Oh. Hey.
I'm ready. I've wanted this for a long time. Jane.
Why can't I do this? What the fuck is wrong with me?
It's okay. I know how complicated this is for you.
No. You don't.
You don't deserve all this pain.
I'm not ready to die.
Thank God you're.
What are you doing here? Please don't tell me that we're adopting another supervillain.
We have an understanding now. I trust him.
Wait, am I sensing sexual tension here?
What? No. I mean,
Bridge, but
there's a bridge. We're the last two pieces. We have to stop this before it's too late. Because if Immortus rises, we'll all.
Oh. Oh, what the? What the? What the? King!
Totally catfished. He lost the asset to a couple of con artists.
Butt hunter. More like butt loser.
Fucking gold.
Nice.
Some grade A teamwork there, Bindi.
Looks like we've still got a little of the old piffle-paffle after all.
Piffle paffle. So speaking of the butt hunter, one thing I didn't realize before was that I think he was played by the same person that played Beard Hunter, and I think in universe, I'm pretty sure they're related, from what I recall. Wet caution floor.
Most of Calder's initiatives ended up here. I suspect the Immortus project is no different. Imhotep.
Imhotep.
Project.
Well, those files are gone.
What's gotten into you? Talk to me.
It's Wally, Rita, Wally Sage.
Wally.
This is all happening because of me.
It's not your fault. You can't control.
How could it not be my fault? I doomed him and countless others to this hell. And now my past is returned to exact penance. How could I think I ever deserved anything in life but pain?
No. No. You are not going to crack on me now. We are going to stop this. If that means confronting our past, then that's what we have to do.
Okay, well, I don't know if you've noticed that I actually hate confronting my past.
Listen to me. I'm the leader. That means you have to do what I say.
What is this? Larry's in trouble in there. I gotta help him. It's kind of my job.
Vic, you're not a
Go home. I'll Venmo you that gas money.
Oh, God.
Hey, what are you? Oh, for fuck's sake, that was our only good knife!
Derek! I told you to go home.
Yeah, I know. But you left before I could remind you. You ain't a superhero anymore. Matter of fact, less than 12 hours ago, I was changing your diaper. In case you forgot.
I didn't forget.
Why did you come to my house last night?
I told you.
No, I'll tell you why. It's because you know I got you. No matter what. You really think that's gonna change just because you went AWOL for a few years?
I just wish we could go back in time, you know? Deep down, that's the real reason I came back.
Is that why you got rid of your tech too? You'll always be one of us. Trotacons for life.
Trotacons for life.
I got sucked straight up my own ass and I forgot what matters.
Yeah, what's that exactly?
You really gonna make me say it? What matters is being there for the people I love. There. Who said it?
I don't know if I deserve to be loved.
That's some shit. Oh.
I hate to break it to you, but if people want to love you, there isn't really anything you can do to stop them. So, you want to go fuck these Immortus chumps up or what?
You bet your copper-plated ass.
What was that?
Jesus, what the hell happened to you?
Oh.
They found us. They got Bunbury.
Oh.
We were trying to protect your longevity from the agents of Immortus. We didn't stand a chance.
Oh, this flower is made of newsprint. You remember when we used to play D&D at Calvin's? Everything in a D&D campaign exists because the DM put it there. Everything has a purpose. I mean, there's gotta be a reason they have pen and paper everywhere. And you said this place was magic, right? Yeah.
Make him Cyborg again.
You already hurt me.
No.
Rita. Every new beginning must start with an ending.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, thank God. Wait, what are you?
Oh, is this what he was shown?
Stop whatever comes next. Just like we stopped the brain and the decreator, Mr. Nobody. It never ends, does it? You're afraid it's inevitable. You think Immortus can keep us together forever. You really believe that, don't you?
Okay. They can have my longevity. I trust you, King. I trust you.
No. Damn, that just leaves Cliff now.
And that's our cue.
Let's do this.
Oh no, they're making a robot guy.
What happened? What did I do? Where is he?
Did she absorb him?
Put down your weapons. You have 5 seconds to comply.
Hey, I always wanted to say that.
Oh no.
What the shit?
Well, shit.
Damn it. Well, now they got everybody.
Cliff Steele. I'm Wally Sage. You're the final piece of the puzzle.
He just went to...
Did you remember to close the freezer all the way?
Oh no!
Who the hell are you talking to?
God damn it. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my lord. Immortus is rising and the butt-pocalypse is back on. Oh. I did think it was a little strange that we seemingly were just moving on from that. How does nobody open the freezer? Well, I mean, they've all been pretty busy here as of late, but I feel like somebody would have grabbed something out of the freezer and be like, the fuck is this? So the Templars are all dead. Bunbury's dead after taking Jane's immortality to try to protect it. That backfired. This Wally, I assume, is the like the person drawing at the table that we saw before in the previous episode. That, what's his name? The blue dude from the Casey comics was bringing his stuff to. Is he the mastermind behind it all? It seems like he's the one that stole the research from... Not stole, he legitimately checked it out from the ant farm about Calder's research, created Forklift, or at least the ability to access it. Maybe that was his power, right? He like drew and then brought his drawings to life, I think, if I remember right. And he was like, oh yeah, it's definitely not suitable for field duty. And then she was like, yeah, you're a weapon. So the pen and paper's everywhere in there, and they were able to draw things to life. But what beats paper? Scissors. That's why he was guarded by all the scissor men. Keeg has joined Immortus as well in the hopes of preventing the future that was shown to him by future Keeg. The eventuality that he was going to have to kill Larry. He's trying to prevent that as well. Man, the scene with Jane struggling with her mortality, and not just her mortality, but her inability to put down completely her mission with Kay and actually think about herself. Like, she went to, forget her name, I think just the Mist, but she couldn't bring herself to cross that distance once the moment came. And then that beautiful scene between Cliff and her, where he took off the glove, and because like Cliff's always been by her side from the beginning, whether that was from a legitimate place originally or just Cliff trying to fulfill his own personal void. Eventually that did cross into legitimate and genuine like connection and love for each other. Like Cliff and Jane, it was like they've been a gruesome twosome for a long time in this show, and just seeing that moment, unless for his first personal, legitimate touch that's not murder, to be him just holding her hand, that got me, man. That was a really, really powerful scene. Also, the manifestation of his psychosis at the moment, manifesting in this hamburger helper glove, talking to him, pretending to be his grandson, is hilarious. Vic and his friend kind of reconciling after everything is also nice. Them coming together on that. I have to imagine by the end of this, he's going to get his tech back. I mean, they keep bringing it up, what that meant to people, and Vic's own personal insecurities with it was something that he had to deal with, but he never really saw the other side of that. So I think he's got to get it back. I thought he was going to use the power of this place to get it back, rather than to use it to create Mr. Immortal or whatever it was. Forgot, was it Mr. Immortal or Mr. Indestructible? Whatever. The robot they had talked about and designed all their lives and whatnot. So, like, that, I gotta imagine that maybe in part 2, some point, he's going to get his tech back. Or this inevitable butt future seems to be creeping around the corner. But we know that this particular butt, the one that's left, is the twin of the one that is still around and healthy with that doctor that the Ant Farm hired to tame them. And according to her research, those two have a very particular bond. So maybe if they can seek her out, that's got to come back around, is all I gotta say. It was like, I thought it was really weird that they just kind of moved on from the whole butt-pocalypse thing, all willy-nilly like that. So I was like, I was just rolling with it, man, just because we really did just kind of move on. I know the season's not as long as some of the other ones, and it's broken up into these segments. So I was like, well, maybe it was just kind of a way to get us back into the swing of things for a moment. So maybe it is over. I should have known better. That's got to come back around, that whole little thing with the doctor and her keeping that butt alive, and the whole choreography, the show tunes and all that. that'll come into play. I think it'll waking up some latent part of this zombie butt, maybe reuniting with its brother, keep it from munching down on everybody. But Larry has given up his longevity. I mean, it just seems like another desperate play after everything that he told to Rama and everything. That seems like a 180 a little bit, just because it was Keeg. We'll see how this pans out. I'm really curious what this Immortus looks like and is, because again, like this side of the comics, I don't really know it that well. I don't really know anything about this. I don't know what to expect. I don't know this character or this entity, so just like everything else in this show, man, I can't wait to see what the heck and how in heck it manifests. And the fact they brought this guy back around, this Wally character, to be this kind of demon from their past again. A lot of full circle things coming around in this season. Dorothy still has not made it back to the gang as well. We haven't followed up on with her and Casey, so got a lot to look forward to in part 2, man. Rita also, like her moment in the storage room with the, all the records and stuff like that with her and Rouge about their past, the sins of Rouge, putting all these people down and her carrying that on her shoulder again, much like the Cliff situation. We had Rita being there for her, despite everything they've gone through. Like, to see like that little heart-to-heart they had really kind of cleared a lot of the air that they hadn't been able to clear out, which is nice. And then her taking the leader stance and the whole conversation with them on the bench anyway, with Rouge surrendering all of that to Rita. It was like, hey, you're the leader here. Is like, I'm more than content being a supporting role or whatever she said. Like those two playing off of each other is just another thing. Again, Michelle Gomez is just a welcomed treat in this. Man, as much as I miss Timothy Dalton, it's nice to have somebody in here that's got like this presence that helps with the team and all of that. It's a wild little ride that we got on here. Now Rita thinks she killed Wally after all of this and his involvement and what happened with Malcolm. I wonder how that'll carry over. So the alarm's been set off in the anthill. They're still there. They got to find a way out. Meanwhile, everybody else is trapped in Orquith with this little cult. But guys, that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you guys. So sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Make sure if you enjoyed the reaction to leave a like, because it really does help us out. That said, guys, if you want to see the full-length reaction, remember you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gives you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Share, Ryan, Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Aguiano, Raven McCann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, and Amy Becca. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all when we return for part 2 of Doom Patrol Season 4, or in the next video, whichever comes first. Take care, everybody.